Good afternoon, cricket fans, and welcome to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It is finals day at the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2024, powered by Fan Code. Yes, from 7 teams, we are down to the final 4, and this is the first semi-final. Team Sharjah, 10 wins out of 12 in the group stage, taking on Emirates Blues, who finished 4th on the points table. And like I told you earlier, it is finals day, so 2 semi-finals and the grand finale. We kick off with Sharjah taking on Emirates Blues at 3 p.m. local time. Semi-final 2 is between Abu Dhabi and Fujairah. Then we have a bit of a break, and 9:15 p.m. local time, the big finale for the D10 final. 2 teams will be taking on each other. Will it be Sharjah on their home ground? Will it be Emirates Blues? Will it be Abu Dhabi, who've had a resurgence back into the tournament? Or will it be the winners of the D20, the winners of the D50, Fujairah? Can they make it 3 D titles on the trot here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium? Taking a look at the stats of the tournament then, we've had 42 matches played already, and Vritti Arvind is the kingpin in terms of the most run getters in the tournament. 349 runs in his 12 innings. Unfortunately, he will not be involved in finals day as Dubai have been knocked out. So has Ajman, and so have Daniel Liaquat. 333 runs in the tournament. Look at that strike rate. Absolutely phenomenal. The biggest 6-hitter of the tournament as well. Furqan Khalil, Adib Usmani and Mohammad Irfan complete the top 5. And in terms of the wicket takers, well, we've seen quite a few surprise names, but Owais Ali Shah is certainly not a surprise. The left arm tweaker of Sharjah, 13 wickets in the tournament. He is tied with Mohammad Irfan, his teammate, and Mohammad Ismail, the left arm spinner of Ajman, has had a very good show as well. 13 wickets apiece. Zubair Khan of Abu Dhabi will be involved this afternoon as well. And Abdul Ghaffar of Emirates Reds, he had an outstanding tournament, but his campaign has come to an end. Right then, what is the 22 yards going to behave like this afternoon? Mudassar Ali, over to you for the pitch report.
Thank you, Combs. Another stunning day here. Clear skies, and the weather is absolutely stunning here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Pitch number 3 will be in use for the final day, where a couple of semi-finals and the big final will be played on this track. But first thing first, let's talk about the dimensions of this surface. And if you're batting from this end, it's 64 meters all across the boundaries. And now let's have a look at the surface. It's typical Sharjah wicket, and I could see the sheen on this surface, as well as it's very hard, and it's a belter of a track here. Keeping in mind, the first game will be a day game. So I believe whoever wins the toss in the first game should be very smart, and they should opt to bowl first. But again, 2 games coming up, the second semi-final and the final will be played under the lights. So I think due factor coming into place, it's always safe to bat second in the day and night matches here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Overall, it's an excellent conditions here, and I think we are in for a good game of cricket.
Thank you very much, Mudassar Ali, for your comprehensive analysis of the pitch. And of course, the day-night factor, you have to certainly keep that in mind. And we saw last evening, dew certainly did play a role in the final evening game. And of course, with the final being at 9:15 p.m. local time, that is certainly you will need to factor in when you win the toss and make that key decision. That too in a knockout game for all the glory, all the silverware. Right then, toss time for the first semi-final. Mudassar Ali, over to you once more.
Semi-final number 1, and we are all set for the toss. Sharjah taking on Emirates Blues. Men who matter the most. Khalid Shah leading Sharjah. Next to him is Akifullah Raja leading Emirates Blues. And most importantly, we also have Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee for this game. Home side is Sharjah, so Khalid, please flip the coin. Akif will call. Tail is the call. Akif, what have you decided and why?
हम लोग पहले बॉलिंग करेंगे.
कोई खास वजह?
हाँ, ये नया पिच है, मतलब पहला मैच है, तो शायद कुछ हेल्प मिले बॉलर्स को.
आकिफ, काफ़ी एक बढ़िया कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ चल रही है, तो कोई तब्दीली नज़र आएगी या बिल्कुल वही टीम के साथ चलेंगे आज आप?
सेम टीम है, ऐसे उज़ैर एक इन है और एक बाहर, आई डोंट नो.
और आकिफ ये बताइए, लुकिंग एट द सरफेस, कितना टारगेट चेजेबल रहेगा यहाँ पे?
वही है कि अंडर बिलो 120 के जितना भी हो इंशाल्लाह चेस कर लेंगे.
Best of luck and enjoy the occasion.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
They have asked you to post a total.
I'm happy with that because wicket looks good to bat on, especially big game semi-final. Always batting first. It's going to be a pressure game for the second team batting there.
Are there any changes? Because we have seen in the last couple of matches you have tested your bench.
Yeah, so we are going with full strength. Three fast bowlers, Rohit, Shabazz and Farhan are back in the team. CP is resting and the under-21 guys are resting. So we have Nurullah Ayubi only playing as under-21 with Farhan.
And Khalid, looking at the surface, looks like a belter of a track here. So what kind of total do you think is defendable?
Well, looking at the surface and looking at our bowling lineup, I think anything around 120 to 125, we'll try to post that. Anything above 100, we'll try to post that and try to restrict them as low as possible.
Best of luck and do well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So the news from the centre is that Akifullah Raja, the captain of Emirates Blues, he has won the toss and he has invited Khalid Shah's team to bat first.
Right then, the big toss going the way of Emirates Blues, and they have certainly invited Sharjah to bat first. Very interesting call made by Akif Raja. Let's take a look at the two playing 11s. And well, Sharjah are full strength for the knockout game. Hafiz Almas Ayub continues his spot in the side. Awais Ali Shah, Basil Hamid, Farhan Khan is back, Hamid Khan is back, and of course we have Rohit Khan, Bangash and Shabazz Ali back in the team as well. So full pace firepower coming in for Sharjah. And then of course you have Mohammad Irfan, their star all-rounder, who's been in outstanding form throughout the tournament. For Emirates Blues, well, it's a very stable combination. The big name to watch out for, Mohammad Shahid Iqbal Bhutta, the right arm quick, is in the side today. Unfortunately, Abdullah Shayan Chaudhary misses out, but other than that, very stable side. The likes of Ahmed Tariq, Ali Shan Sharfu, Ghulam Murtaza, Kamran Atta, and Mohsin Mohammad, watch out for him, the right arm speedster. He's in terrific form. Mohammad Uzair Khan, the left arm seamer, is also in the side. And Zuhaib Mohammad, he will be opening the innings. He is in terrific form as well. So two heavyweight teams taking on each other. Plenty of batting firepower, plenty of bowling firepower on both sides. Awais Ali joining me in the comm box. Should be an absolutely cracking match to open up finals day at the D10.
Good evening, Ahmed Khwaja, and good evening to all our viewers. We're expecting to have an absolute blockbuster of a contest. Plenty of chills, plenty of thrills, and we will be in for a lot of entertainment. We'll be seeing a lot of maximum, lot of boundaries. And there you go, two very, very experienced umpires are making their way. In the center, on the left is Asif, and on the right is Nadeem Anjum.
Absolutely top of the pops for finals day. And yes, it's certainly going to be an exciting day. We've seen this wicket in particular has a lot of runs on it. Twice the D10 record this season for the highest first inning score has been broken. We saw a 150 odd, we saw a 160 odd yesterday from Emirates Blues as well. I'm mildly surprised that Emirates Blues, the same time yesterday when they batted first, they posted 168, but they have opted to bowl first this afternoon.
Well, I think there's something to do with the wicket today. I think it's been watered overnight. It's been rolled well. So there is some bit of moisture and that might help the bowlers. And mind you, Ahmed, they've strengthened their bowling. Uzair makes a comeback. Shahid Iqbal Bhutta is back in. So I think that's the reason they would want to know how much they have to chase.
Absolutely. It's never wrong to know what the target is in mind in a knockout game, especially in the shorter format. That one big over can get you on your way. Right then, Hamid Khan and Khalid Shah, the regular opening pair, left-hand, right-hand combination is back for Team Sharjah. Hamid Khan in particular is a very, very destructive player. Khalid Shah, he's been good in patches in this D10, I would say. So the big game arrives. Will the big player arrive as well?
Well, these two need to fire today. It's the all-important semi-finals. They can't really afford to have any kind of hiccups. And this is what they've been doing throughout this tournament, Ahmed, Khalid and Hamid. More often than not, they ensure to give a great start, especially the first two overs. And it'll be good to see if they get a good start. I would love to see them taking the floating power play early.
Oh, absolutely. If they're out there after the first two overs, you can bank on it that they will go for that floating power play immediately, especially as long as Hamid Khan is in the middle. Well, if you're wondering where you can watch finals day of the D10, well, there are several platforms. You can go to the Sports Eye channel on YouTube. We're live streaming all of the action there. And of course, the Fan Code app if you are residing in India. So do tune in. 3 matches. It's going to be spectacular cricket. The 4 best teams in the tournament. 42 matches previous. From 7, we are down to 4. And let's see It's surely going to be very, very exciting indeed. Sharjah, led by Khalid Shah, 171 runs in the tournament. Not a bad strike rate at all, but it could be better. Let's see if today is the day for him.
Yeah, it's a big day. The Khalid Shah, the captain, will need to lead from the front and ensure he gives a good start. And there you go on your screen. There's Raja Akif Ullah. He's had a decent tournament so far. 8 wickets already in 9 matches. Slightly higher when we look at the economy. But then again, all is forgotten because now we are into the business end. One more win and they will be going into the grand finale.
And of course, Sharjah were finalists in the D10 that was held in the summer. So they will like to take that one further step and lift the silverware on their home soil. The D10 returning to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium after 2 years. They're involved on finals day once again. Akif Raja coming around the wicket from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end to Khalid Shah. So the plan is to perhaps cramp him for room. Taking a look at the field, there is a deep point or a squarish deep third in position. And the orthodox deep square leg for Akif Raja. Anything flicked in the air towards the onside, that fielder could be in business. Here we go then. First ball. Immediately goes aerial and over mid-off. A statement of intent from Khalid Shah.
Oh, what a start here by the captain. Straight away, Khalid Shah is getting into the act and he has announced his arrival on the very first ball. Look at that coming down the track and the shot is full of confidence. What a way to get off the mark.
Looks like a good wicket. Nicely rolled in. That typical Sharjah mirror finish. You can almost see a reflection in it. And Khalid Shah knows this pitch, knows this ground like the back of his hand. He is Sharjah through and through. Right from his infancy. Now, as the captain of the side, flicked. Glorious. Over fine leg. Back-to-back boundaries.
It's a perfect start here for Team Sharjah. Khalid Shah is on the roll, not the best of deliveries, on the pads, flicked away beautifully. And Khalid Shah, he is looking in ominous form at the moment.
Just the way you want to start the game. Get off a few quick boundaries, put the bowlers under pressure. Now Emirates Blues will be wondering, how do we contain this man? 171 runs previous, and he's looking to go big this afternoon in the first semi-final. Oh yes! Over mid-on, into the stands, 4, 4 and 6.
Well, what a start are we witnessing to this first semi-final. And it is that man, Khalid Shah, the captain of Team Sharjah, is turning on the heat. And all the 3 deliveries have gone for boundaries. Look at that. What a hit.
Well, that was a nothing delivery, full and in the slot. And with Khalid Shah in this kind of mood, he is not going to miss out. 14 for no loss after just 3 deliveries. I think Sharjah got what they wanted. They wanted to bat first. And Khalid Shah is dictating terms immediately. Well, the third and deep point have come into the circle. There is a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg in position now for Akif Raja. Fuller delivery, but it finds the gap. Long chase for the cover point. Save your legs. It's only boundaries at the D10 this afternoon.
This is incredible hitting by the captain. Whatever he's hitting is turning into gold. That wasn't a bad delivery at all. Look at the way he's opened the face of the bat right till the end, played it late, and has bisected beautifully for yet another boundary.
Absolutely no chance on this outfield. It's like a snooker table. Beautifully maintained, beautifully manicured. You find the gap, you find the fence. 4, 4, 6, 4. This over is starting to look like Oais Ali's bank balance. Maybe add a couple of zeros, or you want to add some sixes?
I wouldn't mind a couple of more sixes here, Ahmed. I am enjoying this outing from Team Sharjah. They're on the move, they're on the run, and that is what you need in the all-important knockout semi-final.
Akif Raja switching to over the wicket now. There is a deep point once again in position. The mid-wicket comes into the circle, but he looks lost. He looks bewildered. What's happening here? Incredible start for Sharjah with the bat. It's the captain setting the tone, sending that message to the dugout. We're not going to miss out today at the D10. He goes big. This could be a chance. Mid-off settling. And he's gone. One shot too many from from Khalid Shah. And Akif Raja has his revenge.
Well, this is a huge moment in the game because this man, Khalid, he was looking very, very dangerous out there in the center. and it was there to be hit. I think he just got a little carried away when he saw the ball too full, and Ghulam Murtaza making no mistakes whatsoever. What a fantastic start by the captain, but then again dejected. Will have to go early after scoring 18.
Well, he has certainly set the tone, but now he has to depart. 18 for 1 in the first over of the semi-final.
Slightly down. Middle. Yes, covering middle. Thank you. One to go. One to go.
Well, it's a topsy-turvy first over of the first semi-final of the D10. Mohammad Irfan been in stunning form, 300 plus runs in the D10. Look at that strike rate, best of 72. And he's early into the action in the power play itself. Akif Raja got belted for 18 runs, but he got the last laugh against Khalid Shah. Oh, swing and a miss. Not a great shot first ball from Irfan. So an action-packed first over comes to an end. Sharjah 18 for 1.
Middle covering.
So it's the informed speedster for Emirates Blues, Mohammad Mohsin, who will be sharing the new ball with Akif Raja. So it looks like they're going to fight fire with fire here, OSLE.
Yeah, talking about this man Mohsin, he has been picking up wickets and getting important breakthroughs. But then again, talking about when he bowls with the new ball, he's been slightly wavered. Yes, look at that, 10 wickets, good economy. But I would love to see him bowling with the old ball. Let's see if this decision pays off.
Yeah, I would have certainly looked at Ayan Afzal Khan with the new ball, especially from the Bukhatar end. Let's see if Mohsin can get going. Trying to smash that hard towards cow corner. That is the way Hamid Khan plays. There's no point trying to advise him or trying to change his game. It won't affect him.
Yeah, that's his natural game plan. This is how he plays, and more often than not, if it comes out well, he'll go on to score big. That's the field set up so far. They've got a deep point for Mohammad Irfan alongside a deep square leg.
You're trying to protect the square boundaries. Irfan with a nervous looking heave towards mid-wicket first ball. He is a bit of a jittery starter, I would say, but a very, very fine player, especially strong on the onside with that pickup shot, typical left-hander. So let's see, Mohsin has that natural angle going away from him. Can he get it right? The only way you can really restrict Sharjah is by consistently taking wickets. Change in the field. That square leg has now moved over to mid-wicket towards the Sachin Tendulkar stand. So let's see, will Mohsin bowl that slower ball, maybe fuller one. Try to get him to heave on the onside. Well, it was the slower ball, but on the pads, and he's tucked it away. And now he can relax. He's off the mark in the big semi-final.
Yeah, Mohammad Irfan is one of those batters will take his time slightly, get his eye in the middle, and then when he gets on with his business, it's very difficult to stop his run flow.
And interestingly, Emirates Blues have decided to go with pace firepower this afternoon. Shahid Iqbal Bhutta in the side in place of Abdullah Shayan Chaudhary, the leggy who bowled so well yesterday. But well, they've started to go with pace. They've decided that is the formula to get through the Sharjah batting lineup. Hamid Khan, look at that strike rate, 193 runs in the tournament. If he gets going, he will tear apart any bowling attack in the D10. He's that kind of a player. Absolute daredevil. There are no half measures with him. And he will look to come hard on every single delivery. Oh, this has gone up. Short third. What a catch by Ghulam Murtaza. The big lad puts the dive in, and that's a huge moment in the game.
Well, for a moment, I thought Ghulam Murtaza, he just lost balance when he was trying to take the catch. But look at that, firing that bouncer, hurrying on to Hamid Khan, and in no position to pull that. And have a look at this take, kept his eyes on the ball right till the end. And this is a huge moment in the game. Two big strikers are back in the hut pretty early. It's Hamid Khan, the latest victim, going back after scoring just the one run. It's 20 for 2.
Well, this is a very surprising move. Noorullah Ayubi, the youngster, the teenager, just 22 runs in the tournament, but he's been given the big responsibility to come in at 4 after the big guns have fallen silent over SLE.
This is a very brave decision, to say the least, by Team Sharjah. I understand if it's a group stage, you want to do experiments, but in the all-important semi-finals, you have opted to send Noorullah top the order.
Let's see if the youngster can deliver. Still 3 deliveries of mandatory power play remaining. The deep point coming into the circle. So they've taken a deep fine leg and a deep mid-wicket. Oh, and he's climbed into that. No worries at all. What a hit from the teenager.
Half a dozen more. Noorullah, he's just walked in the middle, and it seems like he's been batting on this wicket forever. What a magnificent hit. It was in his arc, in his zone, and look at that bang. It's been absolutely bludgeoned out of the park.
Unbelievable strike. Does he know it's finals day? What a shot to play first ball. Just setting that base and going over long on. Stand and admire. Why not? Cracking blow. What a way to start. 6 off 1. Well, Sharjah are not backing down. Punch after punch. That will be a wide. Mohsin trying to execute that bouncer. Got it all wrong.
And also, Ahmed, if you look at this man, Noorullah, you can see his body language. He's coming with a lot of confidence. And that body language is pretty strong at the moment. That's good to see.
Brilliant. This is going to be an exciting finals day for sure. The plan is to be on all-out offense. Whether you're bowling or you're batting, you love to see it. Nobody is backing down from each other. They're looking to blast each other out. And it's only been 1.4 overs. I think they've forgotten it's a 10-over game. Slower delivery, beautifully bowled there by Mohsin.
They're very smart. So the decision to give him the new ball so far has paid dividends. He's picked up one huge wicket. And let's have a look at that last delivery. Yeah, excellent. You can see the ball slightly keeping low as well.
It was that leg cutter there from Mohsin. He knew Noorullah is looking to swing big with hard hands. Hence that change of pace can be very effective. But smartly played by Noorullah. Left it well alone. They're on a decent setting after the power play overs. Don't need to get carried away. Slow delivery into the pitch once again. Pushed out towards deep mid-wicket. So 2 overs of power play done and dusted. Decision time for Sharjah. 28 for 2. So it's going to be the left arm seamer, Uzair Khan, coming into the attack from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Only 4 wickets in the tournament. He's only played a handful of games, but a very skillful and very wily character.
Absolutely. No two doubts on that, Ahmed. He's a very canny bowler, smart operator, and has the knack of adapting to any kind of surface.
And he can belt the ball hard as well. Good option at number 7, number 8. Oh, that's going to be a high full toss, dear me. And that is certainly going to be a free hit, a real eye-opener for young Noorullah.
Yeah, that's a horrid start to say the least by Uzair. It seems like it just slipped out of his hand. Maybe he was just trying to bowl the Yorker. But good that Nurul Ayubi just get out of the way. Maybe he could have been nasty as well, Ahmed.
Yeah, that was dipping into him. Thankfully, kept his eyes on the ball. So then free hit for Nurullah. Well, he's been treating every ball like a free hit so far, to be quite frank. He's pumped it, but there is a long off in position, so they'll only pick up a single. Good free hit delivery.
Well, talking about these two teams, Ahmed, they have a history. Just 5 months ago in D10, it was Emirates Blues versus Sharjah in the semi-finals, and it was Sharjah batting first. They went on to score 120, and then Blues, they bundled out for 67 for 5.
The Sharjah bowling attack was an absolute fire that day. I remember it was Emirates Reds versus Sharjah in the finale, and Emirates Reds were just too good on the day, led by a certain Mohammad Wasim. I'm sure you've heard that name. We sure have. Slow delivery and very nicely played towards short third. Will sneak through for a single.
He's a very special talent, Uzair. He's got the knack of reading the batter's mind right till the end. He waits and then he releases the ball, and more often than not, you won't really see him offering any pace to these batters.
Yeah, we had a discussion earlier in the tournament if you were building a national team for the T10 format for UAE. The likes of Hamid Khan, Mohammad Irfan, Uzair Khan would be in my team for sure. This has been picked up, but there is a fielder in the deep mid wicket. Oh, just couldn't get there, Shakib. He had the height, but not the distance, and I think the breeze just held it back from the fielder.
Yeah, quite certainly. That's the reason, Ahmed. And Nurullah, for a moment, his heart would have been in his mouth. Beautifully bowled once again. That variation coming in, roll of the fingers. Got a lot of elevation, but then again, no distance, and very lucky in the end.
Yeah, he's not your typical left-arm seamer, likes to hit the seam, can swing it in the air, but his strength is his variations. Oh, it's another full toss, not maximized here. So even though Uzair has been a bit hit and miss in this over, he's only conceded 5 runs in 4 deliveries.
Well, these are the little moments of the game where we need to have a close observation. Even the first delivery, where he bowled a juicy full toss, Nurullah missed out. And even now it was a full toss, missed out completely.
When do Sharjah look to take the floating power play? They still have a lot of firepower to come, the likes of Hafiz Almas, Farhan Khan, Shehbaz Ali, to name a few. Slower bouncer. How well is that ball? This is brilliant.
Well, I think this wicket is tailor-made for Uzair. He will enjoy his outing. He knows how to bowl on these kind of surfaces. And there you go once again. That roll of the wrist. Beautifully bowled. Ball slightly holding up into the surface and coming so late to Nurullah.
Well, nothing against Nurullah at all. He's a very fine player, but I would have looked at Basil Hamid or Zishan Abid to come in at this stage. Basil can hold the innings together as well if need be. This has gone up, spliced in the air. It will plug and land right in the 30-yard circle. So in the end, it's an outstanding over from Uzair. Only 7 runs conceded. 35 for 2 after 3. Well, we were asking the question, OS Ali, and now it's been answered. They waited 1 over, and now it's floating power play time. And they've got Mohammad Shahid Iqbal Bhutta back in the side, especially for this role.
Well, what an addition for Team MS Blues. Will add a lot of value to their bowling department. A complete all-rounder. And good to see he's been given the floating power play. I'm not too sure with this decision, Ahmed, to be taking the floating power play when Nurullah is in the middle, because he has looked a bit sluggish in the middle.
Yeah, they could have perhaps hung on for it for a couple of overs. Assess maybe at the halfway stage what we want to do. But they're going to roll the dice right here, right now. There's a deep square leg and deep mid wicket in position for Mohammad Irfan, who's only faced 3 deliveries. But It's go time. Let's see if he can unleash on Shahid Iqbal Bhutta. First ball. Steps out and hammers it. And yes, he can. Into the stands for half a dozen.
Welcome, says Irfan to Shahid. That's a brilliant shot. It was marginally short by Shahid. It was a loosener. And look at how quickly he's pounced on that and has hammered this towards mid-wicket for a maximum.
Just sat up nicely on a length. And he's absolutely smoked it. Flat six. That will get him going. Akif Raja having a word with his fast bowler. What are they planning? What are they thinking? No change in the field just yet. Still that deep square leg and deep mid-wicket in position. Now Sharjah, they've got the early maximum in the power play. Can they make it a really big over? 15, 16 runs. That would be ideal. Stepped away from the crease, but very smartly. Shahid changed his length and followed him.
I think the idea was right from Mohammad Irfan. You can see he was trying to create some room, and even if it was short, maybe he could have opted to play even towards that offside channel.
Nurullah, he's already smashed a 6 from this end. 12 off 9. He hasn't batted badly. But when you were 6 for 1, you've only added 6 runs in the next 8 deliveries. And every single delivery is a commodity in a D10 innings. You need to maximize it. You cannot play dot balls. Ring field on the offside. So it's pretty much the same setup for Nurullah as well. They've kept a deep square leg and a deep mid-wicket. Shahid Iqbal Bhutta has been used sparingly in this tournament by Emirates Blues. But cometh the big game, he's involved. Oh, pitched up and sliced. There is a deep third. It will just land in front of him. Only going to be a single.
I think Sharjah, they're not really going to mind that. They would want Irfan to be taking the majority of the strike in this floating power play. That's a very good ball. Shahid pulling it wider in a good length area. And yeah, they've taken a single, I think, just the reason because they would want Irfan to take the strike.
He's on 9 of 5 with 1 maximum so far. Sharjah going at around 11 runs per over. So it's not too bad considering the firepower they have in their fast bowling. But they would dearly love to get up to 120. That feels like a winning score. Pitched up and flicked. And flicked all the way. What power from Irfan. That bottom hand driving the ball all the way.
Well, Shahid Iqbal Bhutta, he needs to learn very, very quickly because that is one area you cannot bowl to Irfan. Too full in his area, and look at the swing of the bat. Good flurry, and that ball has travelled yet again for half a dozen.
Well, there's a phrase you use quite regularly, Uwais Ali. Outrageous. That was truly outrageous. What power he can generate from that bottom hand to drive the ball deep.
What a tremendous striker. Once again, he's up and running.
He goes downtown, mid-on in the circle. He's just a spectator. The third maximum in the floating power play to raise the 50.
Well, this man seems to be unstoppable at the moment. Irfan, he's cutting loose and he's taking down one of the best bowlers in Emirates Blues. And so far, he seems to be having no clues whatsoever. Beautiful stroke, a proper cricketing stroke to get another maximum.
Down on one knee. And look at that high elbow finish. That was class. Pure class from Mohammad Irfan. And he's shooting up that top run getters charts. What an innings to play under pressure. Khalid Shah fell early. Hamid Khan fell early. But 21 of 7, the small cameo has swung the momentum back towards Team Sharjah. Final ball of the floating power play. Oh, he's gone wide, but is it too wide? Yes, it is. You'll have to load up again, Shahid Iqbal Bhutta.
Oh, one thing is very surprising here, Ahmed, that he knows that Irfan is targeting the leg side region. And even though he was bowling towards the leg side, that is a good delivery. Yes, I understand it's a wide, but then again, he can just maybe come around the wicket and fire it towards the offside channel.
I think he's a bit unlucky there. That was within the tram lines as well. That was a good delivery to bowl. But 21 runs carted in this over. Ominous signs for Emirates Blues. They'll need to load up in their batting. Ali Shan Sharafuz, Zuhair Mohammad, Ghulam Murtaza, Kamran Atta. Get ready, my friends. On the body, pulled, but straight to the fielder. Shakib Ahmed, the man in the middle, who takes a crucial catch.
Well, Shahid Iqbal Bhutta is given 21 runs, but then again, he's picked up the big scalp, Irfan, who's looking very dangerous in the center, and I think he'd be dejected with himself because he was there to be hit, but then only one fielder down in that area, and he's hit it straight into his hands.
Well, what a moment in the game. He's absolutely disgusted with himself. That was there for the taking, but he picked out the man. An excellent cameo from Irfan, 21 of 8 with 3 sixes. But it's game on once again, 56 for 3 after 4. Ayan Afzal Khan, star all-rounder for the UAE, coming into the attack. 7 wickets in the tournament. Nurullah goes big. Long on, straight over him. The biggest man on the park just couldn't get his fingernails on it.
Well, if there was only one man who could have taken that catch, it was Ghulam Murtaza. He's a very tall man. He did his level best. He even timed his jump to perfection, but just slightly over his head. And what a way to welcome Ayan.
I love this attitude from Sharjah. They could care less if they're losing wickets. They're going hard. He tries it again. Ghulam Murtaza just in front of him, and that's an excellent stop. That could have easily skipped past him for 4, but he's got his big mitts on it to save a couple of runs.
Yeah, there was a bit of a stutter in the mid phase of Nurullah's innings, but now he's getting into the rhythm, he's getting into the act, and already 8 runs picked up in the first 2 deliveries.
What a knock he's played. You're absolutely spot on. 21 of 12. Goes downtown. Long off. Oh, that's a brilliant catch, Alishan Sharfu. That is a stunner.
Very smart bowling by Ayan. You can see he just saw the batter come down the track, and that's where he adjusted his length slightly back. And there you go. Just could not get the distance. It was hit hard, but then again, Alishan Sharfu, one of the safest fielders in the house, he is not going to drop that. So another one bites the dust.
Well, the UAE under-19 captain gets his teammate. But a fine innings from Nurullah. 21 of 13 with 2 maxis. It's 64 for 4.
शाबाश शाबाश अक भाई बाहर ही रही उधर नहीं लग रही बॉल अंदर थल्ले में थल्ले बॉल लेफ्ट तू बाहर ही है इधर 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 शाबाश
Oais Ali Shah coming in at 6. Terrific strike rate in the tournament. He's been an impact player with the bat. Right in the block hole. Ayan has responded well after being hit for 6 first ball.
Well, this is what this man has been consistently doing in this tournament. Even yesterday we saw he was brought into the attack, and then he picked up the wicket of Israr Ahmed from Team Dubai. In comes another very explosive batter, Basil Hamid. That strike rate can improve slightly.
The good thing is that best of 35 is what he achieved just yesterday. So he's found his form, he's found his batting rhythm in the D10. Two UAE teammates taking on each other. And Basil Hamid maybe just needs to assess the match situation at the moment. It's right on a knife edge, can swing either way. Hard pull, there's a fielder in the deep. Oh, he's put it down. It was dipping on Shakib. Not an easy take. But at this level, at this stage of the game, you have to latch on to those, Oais Ali.
Oh, you can see in the center, Ayan Afzal Khan, he's fuming because that was an easy take and you can't really afford to be dropping Basil Hamid because he's going to make you pay. We're halfway through in the first innings. 5 gone, Sharjah, 67 for 4.
बंदा बुलाओ यार अंदर जल्दी करेंगे ओके 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 नोटेड ओ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ओके ओके हरिया प्लीज
Thank you, Ahmed and Oais. Well, it's 67 for 4 after 5 overs. Sharjah put into bat, have put on a good show. They've lost a lot of wickets. That is the problem for them. Otherwise, I think they've done a good job in terms of runs scored. They would probably want to finish somewhere around 130, 140 from here onwards. But it will be a tall task considering the bowling attack in front of them. Mohsin will continue for his second over. Gave away just 10 in his first and picked up a wicket as well. He's been in prolific form with the wicket-taking ability for the Emirates Blues. Western strike and he's hit it up in the air. This is an opportunity, is it? No, he's got a hold of that. That'll go all the way for a maximum. What a way to welcome Asghar Khan into the gong box.
Thank you so much, Rashid Mohammed. Wickets are falling, but runs are flowing. Have a look at that shot. Halfway down, such is the power of this man. Didn't got right out of the middle of the bat, but that one flew for 6.
Oh, yeah, that was a mighty good hit. Initially, I thought he didn't get a hang of that, but he had just enough to clear the boundary rope. Remember, these are 64 meters all around, so it cleared it quite easily at the end. The fielder did look interested for a moment. Mohsin has started off with by giving away a maximum. That's a good delivery, better delivery. Straight to mid-off. They'll pick up a single. Now, that's what they need to do here, Asghar. They need to make sure that they get that odd boundary in the over, that loose delivery should be dispatched, and they continue piling up runs as well, 10, 12 and over from here onwards, and don't lose any more wickets.
Absolutely, because they bat quite deep. That's the advantage they have. The still likes of Almas to come. Farhan Khan can bat. These two are devastating players in the middle. All they need, just a couple of overs. They don't lose a wicket, and they have the platform to go big in the last 3.
Oh yeah, they've got to just play out another 2 overs from here on. And I think it'll be good going for Sharjah. Nicely bowled. Good variation shown by Mohsin. That's what he does so well. He's kind of a bowler who thinks, who really keeps the batter on his toes and always makes sure that he comes up with new plans, especially in that shorter format.
Absolutely. He's been a standout bowler for Blues for a long time. And need to finish well here. This first delivery went for 6, couple of singles, good stuff. And Sharjah, they need this partnership to just hold on for a while.
Yeah, the next 2 overs will be very crucial for both the teams. Emirates Blues, on the other hand, will be looking to break this partnership and get a new man in. Oh, nicely bowled once again, right in the block hole. Stuck out well by Awais. They'll only pick up a single. But this has been a very good comeback over from Mohsin after being hit for a maximum on the very first delivery.
Absolutely. The mental strength really comes into play in these knockout games. A place in the finals up for grabs, so there is pressure on everyone and a lot on stake. So the players will be looking to rise to the occasion as well as they got to have a very strong and settled mindset.
Yeah, you have to be committed to whatever you do. If you're batting, I think there is commitment required to make sure that you back yourself to hit the big shots and to make sure that you respect the good deliveries as well. But as a bowler, you need to commit yourself to a plan and try to execute that as well as possible. Goes for the sweep shot, but straight to the hands of the short fine fielder. Will be a single, but this is good execution, good game awareness as well. All around good cricket.
Yeah, Basil was looking to improvise, get past that man inside the ring. So just a little, didn't got the right placement on that occasion. This pitch is a typical Sharjah because there's a sheen on it. The ball is coming on. It looks a belter to me.
Oh yeah, the ball is coming onto the bat quite nicely. That's the field setup for the left-handed Awais. They've got deep square leg, a mid-wicket in place. or the square leg fielder, beg your pardon, has been brought into this ring. So expect deliveries to be right there. Nicely bowled in the end. So 6 and 5 singles will complete over number 6. A good one from Mohsin and a better one for Sharjah as well. 78 for 4 after 6. Right then, 78 for 4 after 6. 4 more overs to go. It's going to be the young left-handed prodigy, Ayaan Afzal Khan, to come in to bowl his second over. Right in the block. Oh, that's an opportunity. Falls short of... oh, there was no timing on that whatsoever. It will only be a single, but good delivery from Ayaan to start with. He's been very interested in this spell of his.
Yeah, he's looking to bowl those block hole deliveries right up in base of the stumps, not allowing Awais to get under it. He knows that he does possess that power and ability to hit through the leg side.
A very animated Ayaan Afzal Khan. Oh, good slower delivery. That's very nicely bowled, and there was a hint of turn as well. That is the kind of deliveries that really deceive you as a batter.
Absolutely, he's been brilliant and ahead of the game as well. Against Basel, he's slower. He bowled a quicker Yorker to Awais. That's great bowling.
That's magnificent from the youngster, especially he's bowling to Basil Hamid, who knows how he bowls. They've been teammates for quite a while. Tries to go for the reverse on that occasion. Basil Hamid doesn't connect. But this has turned out to be a very good over so far. The first 3 deliveries clearly belong to the Blues and Ayaan Afzal Khan.
The pressure is certainly will be on Awais, and he'll be looking to play that big shot. He's got to get his execution right because Ayaan Afzal Khan is quite magnificent in this over. The pressure is right on Awais here.
I'll try to... Something will give in here. He'll try to go for the big shot. Ayaan will be wary of that fact, and I'm sure he'll have a plan in place. Now he's changing his angle. This might just work in his favour, but I think this is a good move. Ayaan Afzal Khan will try to bowl outside off stump. Slower in the air as well. Oh, he's in the slot. But Awais has missed out on an opportunity that was there to be hit.
Yeah, he got the length, couldn't get the elevation, and he's bitterly disappointed with that as well. But it's a great over for the Blues. Ayaan is doing a magnificent job.
Mixing them up really nicely there, Ayaan Afzal Khan. Couple more deliveries. Can he keep them quiet here? Basil makes room for himself. That hasn't got a hold of that, I think. That might just be an opportunity. No, it's gone all the way. Can you believe that? Wasn't nowhere near the middle of the bat. That's gone all the way. Ayaan Afzal Khan can believe it.
Oh, we almost thought that he had him. Just beaten him in the flight. That was sliced up in the air, but such is the power of this man. And it's kept on going. Akif Raja with a desperate effort couldn't get to it.
Well, Ayaan couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Nobody could believe it. Opportunity now. He's gone for the sweep shot, and that's been given. Ayaan gets his revenge. He gets the big wicket of Basil Hamid and breaks this partnership.
Well, that's huge at the moment for Emirates Blues. Extra bit of bounce, bowled slower through the air, and Basil was looking to play that sweep shot. It just got big on him. Top edge. Simple catch by the wicketkeeper. Huge breakthrough coming in for Blues. That's massive in the context of the game. Basil was looking good. He's gone for 11 of 8 deliveries. 87 for 5.
Well, then 3 more overs to go. 18 deliveries, 87 on the board. They're 5 wickets down here, Sharjah. It's going to be Uzair Khan. Oh, that's nicely bowled. That's chipped up in the air. Ahmed Tariq settles under it and misses it. Well, that was an opportunity. That should have been taken there. Going for the overthrow as well. Comedy of errors. The fielder backing up has missed as well. They'll complete 4 runs, I think. That is unbelievable.
Brilliantly bowled. Look at the dugout of Sharjah. They are thrilled with that. But massive opportunity missed. That was beautifully bowled into the surface from Uzair. And Ahmed Tariq paddling back, couldn't get to it. Then overthrows, rubbing salt to the wounds.
Oh, that was a brilliant delivery. Was shaping away from the left-hander. Didn't get a hold of that. Ahmed Tariq unable to collect cleanly, take the catch rather, and then gave away overthrows. And the fielder backing up, can you believe it, missed it as well. That's another good delivery. You feel for Uzair Khan, he's bowled some good deliveries. He's into his second over, but that should have been taken.
Absolutely. Can't afford to slip it at this stage of the game, Blues. If they can keep them around 120, 125, they bat well. And if they bat well on a good pitch, they are in with a chance. But if they get somewhere around 140, which they are pretty much capable of, likes of Almas and Awais, you've got to take your catches.
Well, it wasn't only about the wicket, Asghar. It was about those 4 runs as well. Those are important 4 runs. Field setup, there is a change in the field. No, are they changing him? No. They're bringing in the square leg fielder inside the ring. And a deep point on the boundary rope. Oh, nicely bowled. That's a good delivery, and that's a rare dot ball. These dot balls are like gold dust here. That would have been a dot ball on the first delivery of the over as well.
Absolutely. These little things makes a massive difference in a knockout game. I think it was a good call by the umpire because he was moving across the crease as well.
That's a very good call, Nadeem. The umpire is very seasoned. Oh, slower delivery. Nicely bowled. Good variation. They're coming back for the second. This is not very good from Alishan Sharaf, who is supposed to be one of the quickest fielders in the side. A little lethargic there. They are going upstairs. I might have to eat my words, but at the moment I think the body language doesn't look all that strong for the Blues.
This will be a very interesting replay. Well. That looks pretty close. In fact, he's gone here.
Well, that's a good take and a good throw at the end. I'll have to eat my words. Looks good here. Oh, nothing crossing the line. That might just be out here. The wicket that Blues were looking for might just come in the form of a run out. And at the end, yes, it is a run out. So well done, Alishan Sharafu. That was a brilliant throw and a good take there by Uzair Khan to make sure that he takes off the bails in a flash to get rid of Awais, who was looking pretty good. 17 of 9 for him, a maximum in that innings. Another one loses the plot. Awais Ali and Sharjah lose their 6th wicket with 93 on the board.
जल्दी जाएंगे
6 wickets down, 93 on the board. That's been smacked through the mid-wicket region. It'll be a boundary. That's a good shot from Almas. Asghar was talking about how capable he is, and that is testament to the fact that he can get boundaries at will.
They bat pretty deep. He's a terrific all-round cricketer, Almas, and that was fraction shot. He waited for it and puts it with tremendous power behind that one in the gap for 4.
One more delivery to go in the over. Oh, nicely bowled. That's a good delivery to end his spell and the over as well. Was wicketless here, Uzair, but he's bowled some good deliveries. Given away just 17 in his 2. 8 overs completed. Sharjah are 97 for 6. That's the batting card for Sharjah. 18 of 5 for Khalid Shah. He's the one who got that those runs in the first over and then lost his wicket. One shot too many. I thought he could have held himself back. Irfan Nurullah with a good contribution in the middle. And now towards the end, they've got Zishan Abid, the wicketkeeper. And alongside him, Hafiz Almas, who are continuing the innings for them. They've got 11 legal deliveries to go after this. 98 on the board. Now they would want to finish somewhere around 125, 130 from here on, Asghar.
Especially with the capable batting lineup, these two are very much dangerous, followed by Shahbaz Ali, and Farhan Khan can hit the ball as well. So they bat all the way to number 10. Only Rohit Bangish, you could say, is a lower order batter. All these all-round cricketers.
Yeah, they've got so many talented all-rounders in that 11. Such a balanced side, Sharjah, which is why you don't see a frown on Khalid Shah's face. Oh, that's a good delivery by Akifullah Raja. Dug out well too. That might have been close because Zishan Abid, I think he didn't drag his bat, just plugged it in, direct it, and that might have been curtains for him.
Brilliant Yorker. Sharp piece of fielding, off balance. Well, just made it there.
Yeah, those extra seconds he took to get his balance back, I think that is where Mohsin Khan, the fielder, he's a brilliant bowler. A slower delivery way outside off stump, that'll be called as a wide. So Akif rather will have to re-bowl that, reload. But these are important runs. Zishan Abid, 9 innings, 104 runs. Not a very strong average because he's been coming down the order, but a very healthy strike rate, just a shade under 163.
A dangerous player, can hit few boundaries here. Strong through mid-wicket and long on, and he'll be waiting on something if he gets in the arc.
And that's what Akif was trying to do, bowl it away from him. That's a good option too against Zishan Abid. Right on the stumps, they're asking for the second, but you won't test Alishan's arm yet again. He's already got a run out going for him. This has been a good over. Asghar, 101 runs on the board.
9 more deliveries, and they'll be looking to add another 20. That will be a good competitive total in a knockout game. Asif Iqbal there, he's done a terrific job.
Another very seasoned umpire. He's been officiating in a lot of important games. That's from the toe end of the bat. Will fall short of the fielder at long off, and will be another single here. What a good over this has turned out to be for Akifullah Raja. He's made sure that he doesn't give away too many runs. Everything he's bowled is on the money. He's not really changed anything, not deviated from that plan he set for himself.
And with odd change of pace and those brilliant execution of those Yorkers, he's a seasoned cricketer and he's doing a fine job here.
A couple more deliveries, keep them quiet here, Akifullah. Oh, full toss, and Zishan Abid there, and the fielder has missed that. Zishan Abid hasn't missed. He's got a boundary to himself. That was a lucky boundary, but not very good from Mohsin, and Akifullah is furious with that effort.
Really is frustrated, is Akif Raja. Going for that Yorker, just straying onto the middle stump, leg stump line, and that is poor. Really made a meal of it.
That was a very, very bad fumble there. Akif not very happy. Rightly so, that should have been stopped. I thought initially Zishan Abid had missed out on an opportunity. That was a low full toss. But then the fielder made sure that it was him to be blamed, not Zishan. Currently going at 12 runs and over with 7 legal deliveries to go. They might finish on 120 from here. Asking for 2. Oh, another fumble. It's Ayan Afzal Khan this time. Not very good again. The fielding has been below par today from the Emirates Blues, and that is not very good. Ends the over with those 2 runs. 108 for 6 after 9.
That's the bowling card there. Akif Raja, touch expensive, 1 for 29, 1 for 21 for Mohsin Mohammed. 2 wickets for Ayan Afzal, who's bowled a wonderful spell. 1 wicket for Mohammad Shahid Iqbal Bhutta as well. And Mohammad Uzair has been quite impressive.
Well, they haven't been too bad with the extras as well, just 4 given away. Now 6 legal deliveries, 108 on the board. Sharjah would want to get over 120 runs, but Shahid Iqbal Bhutta is a very talented bowler. He did give away 21 in his first over, but he's always known for comebacks, and this might be the comeback he will be looking for. Don't give away more than 6 runs and everything will be forgotten.
Crucial over.
Very crucial. Outside off stump, that's been played in the air. Opportunity and will be taken. Starts off with a wicket on the very first delivery of the last over. Good start here for the Blues.
He was having 2 men back on that area. Extra cover and deep point, and bowled it into the surface wide away from Almas. He had the opportunity to put that one into the stands, but couldn't get that one meat of the bat. Simple catch for Ghulam. Important breakthrough. First delivery of the last over. Almas gone for 7. It's 108 for 6.
Right then, 5 legal deliveries to go. Shahid Iqbal Bhutta has started well. Shehbaz Ali, the new man. He's played that really well in the gap. And that'll be a boundary. That's a magnificent shot to hit for the first ball you're facing.
That's where the strength lies for Sharjah. Shehbaz Ali coming at number 9. Have a look at that shot. Any top order batter would have been proud of that stroke. Brilliantly done over extra cover.
I just waited for that one and made sure that he cleared that fielder. That shot extra cover and then had enough on it to beat the sweeper. Another change of the field now. They're making a sweeper move across towards extra cover. Strange field setup, but that might just work against Shehbaz Ali, who's very strong through extra cover. But 4 important runs given away. Oh, that's way too wide. Very close to being pitched outside the playing area. That would have been a no ball then.
Pretty close to it. And that's the dugout there, anxiously waiting for a big finish here. 2 men behind square on the leg side, so he's got that protection on the offside. That is forcing him to bowl wide of off stump, but would like not to bowl that wide.
Yeah, I was trying to bowl it into the pitch like he did on the first delivery against Hafiz Almas, but that one was way too wide. Now it's about momentum as well, as if whichever team takes that momentum into the second innings might do well. So which is why I think these are very crucial 4 deliveries to go. And Shahid Iqbal Bhutta and Emirates Blues will have to finish it off well. Oh, that's nicely played. That's another magnificent hit. That's a testament to the fact that Shehbaz Ali can hit them big and hit them long.
This is the talent of this man. Coming in at number 9. He's a class rounder and just getting the length. How easily he dispatches that one into the stand. That's a big hit.
Well, and this innings might be the difference between the 2 teams. Somebody coming in at number 9 and they're getting 10 runs of 2 deliveries. And Sharjah, they have a very, very strong bowling lineup. They're a very balanced side, which is why Sharjah have been the favourites all throughout the tournament. They've lost just 2 games. And I think they might just have enough runs on the board now with those two big shots from Shehbaz. Oh, goes for another one. I don't think he's got the connection, but they might just come back for the second as well. This is very good running between the wickets, making sure that Shehbaz gets as much strike as possible.
He's making all the difference here. 12 of 3 And slightly miscued. It was in the slot. Couldn't really time it. The just bat is turning in his hand. And they're coming back for the second. Fielding a little sloppy towards the end in the last few overs.
I think just trying to hit it too hard on that occasion, not waiting for the ball to come to him, rather going towards the ball, which is why I think that bat turned in his hand, didn't get the connection. Otherwise, that was in the slot. I think that would have been another maximum had he just gone for the timing. But he's got 2 more deliveries now, Shahbaz. He's on 12 of just 3 deliveries. The impetus coming in towards the end. Can he make it count? Oh, goes for another big shot. That's a good connection. I think that's gone all the way. Is it? No, that's a magnificent catch. Can you believe it? Alishan Sharafov with a superb take to bring that momentum back towards them.
That's a brilliant take under pressure. Shahbaz thought he had that one, but it was in the air. It got the distance, but not enough. Beautifully judged. It was next to the ropes.
Well, that's a magnificent catch, but what an entertaining inning it has been from Shahbaz Ali. 12 of just 4. I think he might have just done his job there for Team Sharjah to get them to a respectable total. 121 for the loss of 8 wickets now. 1 more delivery to go. Farhan Khan coming in at number 10. 1 more delivery to go. Shahid would want to finish it well here. Pick up another wicket. Oh, he's gone downtown. Right over the bowler's head. Good save there. But they will complete a couple of runs to end the innings on 123. Now, this is a very good total on this wicket. And also, because I think they've done really well towards the back end of the innings.
The kind of bowling they have, Sharjah, they'll be pretty satisfied with their effort. They kept on losing wickets, but then didn't lost the momentum. Bat all the way down. I think it's a very competitive total.
That's a very good total. I think Sharjah will be very happy considering that they were put into bat. They got to a very good start. Courtesy Khalid Shah, 18 of just 5 deliveries. And then I think in the middle also they got some good runs. It was Irfan and Nurullah who set that partnership. But towards the end, Shahbaz with that flourish, late flourish, got them to 123 for 8.
That's the bowling card. Akif Raja not quite up to his standards. 1 for 29. Mohsen, I think, on a good pitch, he did a okay job. 1 for 21. And Mohammad Uzair was the economical one. None for 17. 3 wickets for Mohammad Shahid Iqbal Bhutta, but it was quite expensive. 18 runs per over. And was the pick of the bowlers with 2 wickets. Of his 2 overs went for 20.
Well, it was a very good start here for Sharjah. They got some good runs in that first over. Khalid Shah was very dangerous against Akifullah, but he picked up his wicket at the right time. And then, but the run flow for Sharjah didn't stop. They made sure that although they lost some wickets, they kept on putting up the runs. They kept on hitting those big shots. Everybody who came in with intent. Irfan and Nurullah Ayubi put on that big partnership. And they made sure that they got some runs, but Irfan was taken out of the equation. Some good bowling. Ayan Afzal Khan, I think he was impressive. He was up against the 2 sides, and he made sure that he picked up wickets, important wickets, some good catching in the deep by Alishan Sharaf, who has always been superb. Awais came in and he hit some big shots as well, but he was out of the equation. So was Basil Hamid against Ayan Afzal Khan, who I think was in a very good form. He was looking very hungry today, Ayan, and he was looking in good passion, good touch as well. That was the run out by Alishan Sharaf. Good take by Uzair, and Awais was sent back to the hut. Hafiz Almas also trying to up the ante, lost his wicket in the process, but towards the end, Shahbaz Ali with those 2 magnificent hits got them back into the game. Good catch taken by Alishan in the last over. So Sharjah, after being put into bat, finish off their innings on 123. So Blues would require 124 in their 10 overs when they come out to bat. We'll dive into a short break and be back with live action very soon.
What a start to the final day of 7 districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. A semi-final number 1 in progress here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And winning the toss, Akifullah Raja invited Khalid Shah to post a total, and they batted brilliantly to get 123 on board with a loss of 8 wickets. The likes of Khalid Shah started off Well, quick 18 in no time and 21 for Irfan. So for Nurullah Ayubi, in between they just lost the plot here. But good recovery at the end. Shahbaz managing quick 12 in no time and 5 extras given away by the bowling unit. The likes of Akifullah Raja and Mohsin going for plenty of runs, though they have got a wicket apiece in their kitty. It was Mohammad Shahid Iqbal who got 3 wickets. But what matters are the runs he leaked. 36 runs in his couple of overs. The likes of Ayan Afzal Khan, the young boy, bowled quite brilliantly. 2 overs going for just 20 and couple of wickets in his kitty. And 123 what Sharjah managed in their allotted 10 overs. Now it's up to the batters of Emirates Blues to get to that 124 and move into that big finale. Just the right time to introduce my co-commentator. Joining me is Owais Ali. Good evening and welcome, Owais.
Good evening, Mudassir. Good evening once again to all our viewers. Well, we are in for a fascinating run chase. Alishan Sharfu on your screen, 8 innings, and that average can slightly improve. But then what is impressive, Mudassir, look at the strike rate. It's almost 200 and a best of 51. So that is one man you'd want that he gets a good start for Team Emirates Blues.
It's a new day, new beginning, and Shahbaz Ali getting ready to bowl the first over. 9 matches, 9 wickets. Look at that economy. Below 9 runs per over, it's just 8.93, an average of 14. What matters is the wickets, the initial overs for Sharjah, wherein he holds the key. The young Alishan Sharfu taking his own time, the on-field umpire Mohammad Nadeem. Is Alishan and Zoeb out there in the middle. Play on, says Nadeem. Backward deep point and deep square leg to start with.
Short delivery and Alishan trying to pull that, but just hurrying on to him. And that is where Shahbaz Ali needs to be a little careful early on when he's bowling with the new ball. Don't bowl short to Alishan Sharfu. We've seen early on in the tournament, Mudassir, that if you give him a margin of error, that's where he'll pounce on and target you towards that mid-wicket.
Indeed, though it's a knockout game, I reckon the batters, they should play the normal game. Instead of trying to go after the bowler, you need to play on the merit of the deliveries. Just 123. What they have scored in the first innings, Sharjah.
Comes down the track, hits it over the inner fielder, and that's going to be the first boundary for MS Blues. What a start from Alishan.
Runs on board for Blues and a boundary for Alishan. The first boundary conceded by Shahbaz Ali in the semi-final. A good use of the feet. Nicely managed, just clearing that extra cover fielder. In command, in control, Alishan Sharfu.
Well, it's such a good wicket to bat on. You can trust the line of the delivery and just come down the track. It's a very good wicket to bat on. Oh, he's knocked him over. What a sight for Shahbaz Ali. You can see the celebration says it all because they have picked up the biggest wicket for Emirates Blues.
What a comeback by premier fast bowler Shahbaz Ali going for the boundary. The next delivery coming into Alishan Sharfu. Poor shot selection trying to play across the line. Ball just keeping a bit low. Delighted Shahbaz. An early breakthrough has been provided by Shahbaz Ali. Dejected Alishan Sharfu. A slow walk towards the hut. 4 in 3 balls. Blues in trouble. 4 on board. They have lost Alishan Sharfu.
Oh, what a start here from Team Sharjah, picking up a wicket, and that too of Alishan Sharfu. And Alishan Sharfu will be dejected with himself. In comes another very talented right-handed batter, Ahmed Tariq. With an average 21 and a good strike rate as well. He's already gotten a 50 to his name. So you would want Ahmed Tariq, the youngster, once again to give a good start to his team. Short delivery, it's hit up in the air and very close to the inner fielder, but then again, a very positive intent straight away by Ahmed Tariq. And the good part was that he played down the ground.
Throughout this tournament, we have seen the likes of Ahmed Tariq straight away attacking the bowler, making room and just manages to clear that mid-on fielder. So a couple of boundaries in this over and a wicket going down. Rightly said by, it's a belter of a track, but as a batter you need to be very smart when it comes to the shot selection.
Yeah, Ali Sharjah would never want to go back and see the replay because that wasn't the best of shot selections. Short delivery, cut away, not from the middle of the bat. So far, I think Sharjah, they're having an upper hand in this game.
Especially the way they ended the innings in the first innings, and this was the fall of Ali Sharjah. Trying to go big, nowhere near the ball. Poor shot selection, just losing his shape. The right time, Shahbaz Ali strikes for Sharjah.
Yeah, and the celebration coming in from all the members of Team Sharjah just shows that they know how important and big that wicket was. So now Zohaib will be taking strike for the first time in this innings, and Shahbaz is coming around the wicket. Pulled away, but no timing whatsoever, and only a single to close out the first over, and a good one for Team Sharjah. It's one gone, Emirates Blues 10 for 1. Right, then it seems like the speedster Farhan Khan has been thrown the new ball to, and let's see if he can get any kind of assistance and movement early on. One thing is for certain, this man will be bowling with a lot of pace, clocks more than 140 kilometers per hour, and look at that economy, under 9 per over. That is a very good economy in a D10 format. Beautifully bowled. That's a great start by Farhan. And not the best of shot selections once again, but Zohaib, we can see a bit of tension and nerves in the camp of Team Emirates Blues, Mudassir.
This is the beauty of this game. It's a knockout match. They have lost Ali Sharjah. Now it all depends on this pair, Zohaib and Ahmed. But what a start by Farhan, bowling at the right channel. There's a movement and also an extra bounce for Farhan. Both the fast bowlers of Sharjah with the new ball, Shahbaz and Farhan, they have that economy below 9 runs per over, so it won't be easy for these batters to take on Farhan and Shahbaz.
That's been cut away with precision. One bounce into the fence. That's a courageous shot from Zohaib and a wayward delivery by Farhan.
The man in form with the bat for Blues. A width offer, there you go. Making full use of that width offered by Farhan. One bounce, 4 runs. So dealing in boundaries, Blues.
Yeah, Emirates Blues, they should have that self-belief and faith in themselves that they have a real chance to be knocking over Team Sharjah. Mind you, they've only lost one game in the group stages, have Team Sharjah. This is certainly seems like going down to the wire with Asir.
Oh, absolutely. Two best sides up against each other. Towards the leg side. Just manages to clear the field inside the 30-yard circle, chased by Hamid Khan. The intentions are very clear from Zohaib. He wants to get as many as runs possible in the batting power play here.
Yeah, no doubts. This man is certainly going to hold the key if Team Emirates Blues need to chase down this 124. It's not a really big target, but then again, we keep on mentioning it's a very good batting surface. And that's why Emirates Blues, they've always wanted to bowl first, knowing how much they're chasing. And I think one big over and Emirates Blues will be right back in this game. Short delivery. This is in the air. Is this a chance? And holds on to it. Farhan Khan gets a wicket, and that too a big one off Zuhaib.
They came out with a plan and executing the plans quite well are the fast bowlers of Sharjah. A well-directed bouncer. There was a fielder position. An excellent catch taken by the young Nurullah Yubi. He's delighted Farhan Khan. Both the openers back in the hut. First it was Alishan Sharfu. Now Zoeb Mohammad manning just 7 with the help of a 4. Just losing the plot here. Emirates Blues 16 on board. They have lost their second wicket.
Well, you could see the pressure was rising and mounting on Zuhaib, and in comes a man in form, Kamran Atta. He was absolutely brilliant in the previous encounter against Team Dubai. Was always on the verge to be winning the game for his side, Mudassir.
Oh, what a knock. Still remember he was dropped by Israr Ahmed, bowling of the captain Panoli, but Kamran is out there in the middle. Another sharp bouncer, top edge, and goes over the wicket keeper. Is it a maximum or a boundary?
Yeah, not the most impressive strokes, but then again effective, getting 4 runs. You can see completely beaten by pace. He was in no position to pull that, and luckily top edge. And umpire just wants to have a close look on this. If that is sailed over the line, it's marginally close. And yeah, just inside the playing area, and it's going to be a boundary. Well, I like this ploy, Mudassir, from Farhan. We haven't really seen the bowlers in this tournament opting to bang in short on the surfaces. And why is that? Because you don't really have that express pace. But Farhan, he clocks more than 140, so he can afford to be bowling short on these surfaces. Look at that, just like that. Beautifully done. And once again, Kamran getting into an awkward position and beaten in the end. It's 2 gone, 20 for 2. Now this is a privilege which the captain Khalid Shah possesses. He's got Shahbaz, he's got Farhan, and in comes Rohit Khan Bangash. Beautifully done. This is very smart bowling. You can see Ahmed was trying to create some room, and that's why Rohit, he fired it towards that offside channel. And that is where I would believe now, Mudassir, Sharjah, they have a real chance to win this game. They'll keep on coming at you. Farhan, I just mentioned bowls 140. He's no short with the pace as well.
So much variety. The fast bowling of Sharjah, and looking at the field. It's a short third man, a bit fine. Backward deep point. Nicely played. Going for that quick single. There's a lot of variety if we talk about the fast bowling department of Sharjah. The way Shahbaz Ali started the next over, it was all about bowling those well-directed bouncers. Now Rohit, we all know, he's known for bowling those lethal Yorkers.
Absolutely, Mudassir. I think they've done their homework against Team Emirates Blues. We saw Farhan, he was opting to bang in short, and now Rohit, considering the field setup he's got at the moment, I don't think so we will see anything short. He will be opting to bowl fuller and towards that offside channel. Yeah, just there. Perfect. Perfect Yorker right in the block hole. Nothing much a batter could have done. Thinking of a second. Need to be careful. Don't want to be any stutters in the middle when we talk about the running between the wickets.
And if you compare both the sides, always, if you talk about Sharjah, and this is what happened. Playing away from the body, looking for that second run, but no chance of that second. If you compare both the sides, they have that experienced Sharjah, they have that upper hand.
That's been pulled away towards mid-wicket and put down. You can't afford to be dropping Ahmed Tariq, and that was an easy take in the end.
Catches win matches. And half-hearted shot. Good effort coming in from Nurul Ayubi. Full and dive, but just could not hold on to it. So Ahmed survives on 6.
That was a very strange looking shot. Balls fuller once again, right in that block hole. Quick single, direct hit, and things would have been very interesting in the centre.
What a wonderful day they are having out there in the field. Even the likes of Rohit putting that extra effort of his own bowling. No time. Good pickup and good release. Just misses those stumps by millimeters.
Well, what an asset to have in your team, Rohit Khan Bangash. Mind you, is an absolute live wire in the field as well. And almost getting a run out. Nicely bowled once again. Worked away towards the point region. Only a single to close out yet another successful over for Team Sharjah. It's 3 gone. 25 for 2. Well, in comes one of the most successful bowlers in this tournament. Not only in this tournament, I would say in the season, Awais Ali Shah. A genuine wicket taker, and hardly would you see him giving any runs.
13 wickets in 13 matches. Another bowler whose economy is under 9 runs per over. So Khalisha not giving the time to batters to settle in, making those quick changes in the bowling. We have seen Shahbaz, then Farhan, then Rohit. Now a spinner has been introduced.
Yeah, look at that economy. It's under 9 runs per over. 13 wickets in 13 matches. And that is brilliant stuff from Awais Ali Shah. That's been worked away towards deep square leg. And I think that's gone over the boundary for a maximum.
Trying to be too smart here. Just bowling behind the stumps. Trying to surprise the batter, but easy pickup shot using those wrists. Ample of time going on the back foot. And a maximum, much needed maximum.
Yeah, I fully echo with you, Mudassir. I don't think so. It was really required to show your card so early on, bowling behind the stumps. Rather just keep things basic, keep it normal. This ball is still relatively new, so you won't really see much of turn and assistance. The ball will rather skid on and come quicker to the batter.
Rightly said, the ball is coming nicely onto the bat. The same stage, Sharjah were ahead. 35 compared to Blues 32. But both the teams losing couple of wickets. Do they bat deep down the order? That is a big question for Blues.
Yeah, not much differentiating these two teams at this stage of the game. Just 3 runs. That's much better. You can see Awais Ali is trying to bowl in those block hole areas, not letting the batter come underneath the ball. That was a very surprising second delivery he bowled where he was pumped for a maximum.
Giving away that easy single. The young lad Ahmed Tariq on strike.
Once again, that's up in the air. It's high, it's long, but it's in the hands of Hamid Khan. One of the safest fielders in the house. And he's taken a clean catch in the end.
The wickets are tumbling down here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The young lad trying to go big. Slow in the air, nicely bowled. Yet again, from behind the stumps, and no mistake by Hamid Khan. Wicket number 3 goes down for Blues. Tariq manning just 9. They're not able to beat a partnership. Blues 33. They have lost their third man.
A losing wicket at a very unopportune time. In comes Ghulam Murtaza. Couldn't really get going in the last game, but then again, a very explosive striker. And these are the two batters who've been really scoring runs for their team lately. Beautifully bowled once again onto the stumps, keeping things relatively simple in the centre. So after that maximum, just one bad delivery, he's found his right channels.
Both the batters have a very good strike rate, but as of now, what matters are the runs for Blues from these two talented batters, Kamranatha and Ghulam Murtaza.
Hit hard and taken. Oh, what a take from Awais Ali Shah. He had minimal time to react on this one, but he's made it look so simple.
A brilliant captaincy from Khalid Shah. Getting spinner early in the innings, and there you go, slow in the air, just coming into the batter and played straight towards Awais Ali. No mistake. What a game they are having. They have got those runs. Now the bowlers doing an exceptionally brilliant job for their team. Kamranatha back in the hut. 13 with the help of 4 and a maximum in deep trouble Blues. 34, they have lost their 4th wicket.
Well, this is not looking good for Team MS Blues. They've lost their top 4 batters early. We're just into the 5th over. And now, automatically, the responsibility shifts on the shoulders of Ghulam Murtaza. And in comes another very talented all-rounder. Couldn't really get going in the first innings with the bat. But now he has a perfect opportunity to pick up a few wickets and to a new batter in the middle. Nicely bowled. Just a simple push towards the cover. Yeah, it's going to be a very difficult time now. Ghulam Murtaza was there. 2 new batters in the middle. And the problem is that the required run rate is creeping up.
How are you going to tackle this attack of Sharjah? So 5th change, Hafiz Almas. And there's a change in the field because of left and right hand combination. So they have 2 fielders, backward deep point and sweeper cover towards that boundary line for the left hand batter.
Short delivery, beautifully done. You can see Almas, he's taken all the pace of this ball. And the ball also slightly holding into the surface, coming late to there.
Rolling those fingers and cunning slower delivery, nowhere near the ball. And this is what happens when you have that bench strength at the right time. He has given the rest to his key players. Now they are looking fresh. The likes of Farhan, Shahbaz, Rohit, Hafiz Almas. He is looking good with the ball.
Yeah, I think here we can see he's got a plan and it's a premeditated one. He's trying to force the issue and play towards the mid-wicket. And I really like this from Hafiz Almas as well. He's got a packed leg side field, long on, deep square, deep mid-wicket. And that's where he's just asking the batters to play that side.
Leading from the front, Khalid Shah came out with a positive approach in the first innings. They have that edge because that experience they have in their side. Likes of Basil Hamid, the captain himself, Khalid Shah. All they need is this wicket of Ghulam Murtaza.
That's been pulled away handsomely. That's gone for a maximum. What a super shot.
He has some other plans, Ghulam Murtaza. The big man taking on Hafiz Almas. What a hit from Murtaza. Just trying to come into Murtaza. Slight error from Almas. And in no time going on the back foot and goes toward the square leg region. What a hit. Brilliant hit.
Now look at the power of this man. By no means that has come out of the middle of the bat, because if it would have, this would have sailed over the ground. A brilliant hit.
And top of the look at that balance. The way he shifted his weight on the back foot. Still in the hunt. It's a long journey for Ghulam and Uzair. 42 on board. Still 82 runs needed. Do they have that firepower?
And also, when he plays at the back foot, it looks like he has so much time now. Sharjah were 56 for 3 after 4.4. Not much behind, but then again, 1 wicket more. And then again, it's a T10 format with us. It's just one big over, and the complexion will completely change and swing in the favor of Team Emirates Blues.
He's already got 8 runs. Can he capitalize on this? Ghulam Murtaza under pressure is Hafiz Almas.
This is in the air. It's long, it's high, it's out of here. Another maximum, so back-to-back maxis.
One towards deep square leg. The next one goes straight over the long on into the stands. Coming into the radar of Ghulam Murtaza. Not a good delivery to someone like Murtaza who loves to take on the fast bowlers. A brilliant hit. Goes with the flow. Back-to-back maximums.
Ghulam Murtaza, he's giving us clear indications that is a very good wicket to bat on. He bowled short, he pulled him. He bowled full, he took him downtown. Where does he bowl now? Last delivery coming up. Oh, that's a wayward delivery. You can see now, Mudassir, the pressure is mounting on Hafiz Almas.
This is the best way, I think, after going for a couple of maximums. Keep it away from the batter here. Wayward delivery. So runs are coming thick and fast in this over. It is Ghulam Murtaza who's dictating the terms.
Now, one thing Hafiz Almas, he needs to learn quickly that don't offer pace to Ghulam Murtaza. Try to pull those variations. Maybe that slower bouncer. Do something different. It's already been an expensive over. That's been worked away towards fine leg. It's going towards the boundary. Long chase. It does well. It's Rohit, who's done extremely well in the deep. And it's turned out to be a very good over for Team Emirates Blues. Halfway through in the second innings, it's 5 gone. Emirates Blues are 51 for 4.
Uzair.
73 needed of 30. Very difficult equation here for Emirates Blues. But Ghulam Murtaza has teed off 16 of 5. Uzair Khan very capable with the bat alongside him. Shahbaz Ali, he got the huge wicket of Ali Shan Sharafu in the power play. And since then, it's been a toil for Emirates Blues. Required run rate of 14.6. Shahbaz Ali steaming in for his final over. He's chipped it over extra cover. One bounce over the rope. What a welcome for Asghar Khan.
What a shot from this talented all-round cricketer Uzair. Through the offside, little bit of width. Clears his front leg and bang through the offside. Ahmed Khwaja, as long as these two are out there, there is a chance, there is a hope for Blues.
Well, it's improbable, but certainly not impossible. These two big strikers of the ball, they like to deal in boundaries. And Shahbaz Ali under early pressure in his second over. Deep extra cover in position now. He goes wider. He's carved it away. 3 men deep on the offside. So a very interesting field set for Uzair Khan by Shahbaz Ali.
Absolutely, the clear plan is to go wide of off stump, bowl those Yorkers, make him fetch through the offside.
They have to go at 15 runs per over. So a maximum and a 4 needed in every set of 6 from here onwards. This man, well, who can forget that innings he played yesterday as he propelled Emirates Blues to the highest score in the D10. He was going at a strike rate of almost 400. Full toss, crushed. Towards the covers. Another boundary.
Oh, he is a dangerous man to be coming in at this stage of the game. That is brutal force. Full toss bludgeoned through the offside. That man in the deep had only 3 to 4 yards to move. Couldn't get to it.
So much raw power in Ghulam Murtaza. 20 of 6. He's playing a game-changing innings here. Can he continue for the next 4.5 overs? Emirates Blues, they still believe it can be done. Pitched up delivery. Good comeback by Shahbaz Ali. He'll be relieved to see him off strike.
10 of the over as well. Ghulam Murtaza, 21 of just 7 delivery. That is astonishing, and this man can really take a game away.
TV umpire for today, Mr. Akbar Ali. More than 50 plus international appearances. One of the best in the business. And a very humble and a very sweet gentleman off the field. Shahbaz needs to close out this over well. Low full toss. It's toe end of the bat. Mid off. It's dropped. Khalid Shah leapt in the air to latch onto that one. Just slipped out of his grasp.
Will this be a big miss? Is the captain. The edge of that 30-yard circle. Shahbaz going for that foolish delivery. And he had ample amount of time. Just misjudged it.
I think it hit the outside of his left hand. Could be a nasty blow. Remember, if they go through, they have another final to play. And of course, a very familiar face, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, match referee, former international umpire for the UAE. Now retired. I feel a bit too early. Heaved away, but there is long on in position. He does well to hunt down the ball. They've only picked up 1. So in the end, they've managed to pick up 12 in the over. Not too bad, but they needed a bit more. 63 for 4 after 6.
पता क्यों गलत हो गया मैं क्या स्लो कर देंगे
Well, it's now or never. Floating power play time. And Khalid Shah has tossed the ball to his ace, Mohammad Rohit Bangash. How many can they take off him in this over, Asghar Khan?
Well, it will get tough ask to take him down. He's got the pace, he's got the variety.
He goes across the right-hander. Dot delivery to start. 61 needed of 23. Taking a look at the field setup, it's a very intriguing one. They have taken a deep extra cover and a deep point for Ghulam Murtaza. So the plan is to go across him consistently. Don't bowl within the stumps.
Everybody up on the leg side in the ring. So Ghulam Murtaza will be looking to shuffle across.
Excellent length. Toe end of the bat. Quick single to mid-on. That will do perfectly fine. The danger man off strike.
That's the ideal result there. That brings Uzair on strike. That time is just running out for Emirates Blues. They need to strike. They need a big over here.
Taking a look at the field setup for Uzair Khan. They have a deep square leg and a deep mid-wicket. So it's polar opposite of what they had for Ghulam Murtaza. This time he needs to bowl full and straight. Or maybe back of length. But it has to be straight. No width outside of third and fine in the circle. Flicked it away behind the fine leg. It will find the fence. A much needed boundary for the Blues.
That's a crafty shot there from Uzair. Waited and got the placement. That was a slow delivery there. Beautifully read. 4 runs.
So they've got the early boundary. Or relatively early, I would say. It's taken 3 deliveries. But they need to go at 15s per over. Maximums are what is required. A nail biter in the first semi-final of the Emirates D10. So far so good from Rohit. Only 10 runs conceded in 9 deliveries. He goes wide. It's too wide. He has to reload.
Yeah, the pressure is certainly on him because Uzair was moving around the crease and opted to go wide. Just too wide for the liking of Rohit and Sharjah.
He does like to chip the ball over the offside ring with that bottom hand. Can he overpower Rohit? It's going to be difficult. In the slot, chipped in the air and straight to extra cover. And Uzair Khan departs in the search for quick runs.
That's a big wicket because Uzair, he has the ability to hit the long ball. That was nicely bowled right up in the block hole, and strange sort of dismissal, a soft dismissal for Uzair. He's gone. That's a big breakthrough.
So the floating power play backfires. Uzair Khan gone for 11. It's 69 for 5. Hard-hitting left-hander Shakib Ahmed coming in at number 7. 55 needed of 20. An unenviable task for the left-hander. Ideally, he'd be batting at number 4, but he's been slotted in behind the power hitters. Deep mid-wicket, deep square in position. Oh, got that variable bounce, balloon towards that extra cover. He will scamper for a single. But what a brilliant floating power play over from Rohit.
This is absolutely brilliant. And that's why Khalid Shah is so privileged to have these kind of quality bowlers. Shabazz, Farhan Khan, you've got Rohit Bangash. They can rotate around so wonderfully well. 70 for 5.
54 needed of 19. Now that equation is looking pretty unmanageable unless Ghulam Murtaza plays the innings of his life. Low full toss has been hammered and it's going to sail.
As long as this man is out there, there is a bit of a hope for Emirates Blues. That was bludgeoned down the ground again. Not easy to pick those low full tosses, and he climbed into that one.
Concludes the power play with a maximum. Into the dressing rooms. Ghulam Murtaza, is today your day? 48 needed of 18. Don't go anywhere.
He said 54? 57?
Well, Azhar Khan, you mentioned the bowling riches Khalid Shah has to his avail, and this man, 13 wickets in the tournament.
Unbelievable. This is outstanding stuff. Such a all-round unit is Sharjah, and this man has been outstanding.
They need to go at 16 runs per over till the end. Irfan, who starts off with the full toss. It's given as a wide, a late call from Asif Iqbal. So subtract 1, make that 47.
Yeah, 47 of 18 deliveries. Charging down the wicket, and he pushed it across too wide.
The idea was right. He was trying to bowl pace on in full. Taking a look at the field setup for Shakib. Outside the power play now. Long on, deep mid wicket. Deep point. And the sweeper cover in position. So square leg is in. He goes wide again. Pressure is telling on Sharjah.
Well, that's not good there from Irfan. He can afford to bowl at the stumps even if he pushes the square leg back. But the idea is to go wide of off stump. That's too wide. So 2 extra runs given away in a pressure situation.
tournament director for the Emirates Cricket Board, Mr. Andrew Russell. He's a consistent presence in all of these D tournaments. A top bloke. Slower bouncer. Brilliant execution from Irfan.
That is wonderful result. Good comeback after a couple of wides.
Shakib does favour that pull shot towards that square leg region. They do have protection in the deep. It cannot be Ghulam Murtaza all alone, Asghar Khan. He needs support.
That's the problem here for Blues. Not easy for Shakib to come in and straight away get going.
Full, punched out towards extra cover. They do have a man deep. So far, so good from Irfan. Good comeback after a couple of wides early. But Ghulam Murtaza is on strike. 45 needed of 16.
One feels that he needs to find the majority of these 16 deliveries remaining. If he plays around 12 deliveries, Ahmed Khawaja, that could be a chance.
How many can they chase down in the final over? Maybe 18, maybe 16. But to reach that stage, there's a long way to go. Square leg comes into the circle. They have a deep extra cover in position. Long off, long on, mid-wicket. Square leg came in. Now he's heading back out. Irfan, can you get it right with those trademark slower bounces? Waiting for the umpire signal. It's a good one. Brilliant ball from Irfan.
That was always on the cards with that change of pace. This is one delivery that he really bowls well.
Well, now that's one for the over. The final 3 deliveries will need to be a bit fuller. They'll be in Ghulam Murtaza's range. And his range is big, let me tell you. Can he connect? Can he send one flying? Wide down the leg side. What a stop from Zishan Abid. He saved 4 runs for the side.
Oh, that is brilliant from Zishan Abid. Slipped down the leg side from Irfan, going for that Yorker, and that smile tells you a story. It's a sigh of relief, Ahmed Khawaja. Look at that for effort.
He had no business getting to that one. That is outstanding. And those are the moments, those are the variables that you need to go your way. This man may have saved his team with that one brilliant piece of athleticism. Full toss, hooked away. Fine leg in the circle. It's flying for 6.
Well, that's a poor delivery, going for the Yorker, turning out to be a juicy full toss on leg stump. Easy pickings with this man's power and ability. That was always going for 6. Look at that.
He spliced it, but that's all he needs. There was a polite inquiry for the height, but seems like the umpire said it's okay. Lucky escape for Irfan. 38 needed of 14. This game is alive.
Well, it's truly alive and kicking here at this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
So many moments. A historic ground. So many electrifying finishes. And we are having another one at the D10. Slower delivery has been smashed. And over the square leg for 6.
Oh, this is unbelievable stroke play here from Ghulam Murtaza. Brutal force off the front foot. Picks up the slow delivery, back of the hand, and such is the power of this man. Clears the man in the deep. 6 more.
Hamid Khan stretched, left every muscle in his body. He just couldn't get there. The body language has changed for Sharjah. 32 needed of 13. Ghulam Murtaza playing yet another blinder at the D10. Time and again he's done it for the Blues. Can he do it one more time? Final ball of the 8th over. Mohammad Irfan has been carted for runs in the last 2 balls. Slow delivery. This is a chance. Hamid Khan takes the catch. And that may be the game.
That is a gutsy slow ball there from Mohammad Irfan, and they know it. It's a big moment. Everyone around him. There was a pressure catch as well in the deep.
Slower delivery, back of the hand. He dragged it from outside off. And even then it was right on the rope. Hamid Khan making no mistake, keeping his cool. A huge celebration from Irfan. He knows he's got the man. But fair play, Ghulam Murtaza. What entertainment. What a knock under pressure. 41 of 15 with 5 huge sixes. 32 needed of 12. They still need 16 runs per over. 32 of 12. Farhan Khan has been handed the ball for the penultimate. Raw pace, but pace on could travel. Shakib Ahmed, the left-hander to face. Taking a look at the field. Deep mid-wicket, deep fine leg, mid-on in the circle. Deep point, deep extra cover. And the long off. So can he chip one over the mid-on fielder? Chip one or two. Whipped it away, but it's straight to the deep mid wicket. Shahid Iqbal Bhutta. He can strike the ball big as well, Asghar Khan.
Well, these two are very much capable, Shakib and Shahid Iqbal Bhutta. But I think the pressure is right on them. 11 deliveries remaining. That was a massive wicket of Ghulam Murtaza. He was making a fist of chasing this one down.
This is the first time he's arrived at the crease in the D10. Well, can you seize the moment? 31 needed of 11. Farhan Khan steaming in. Full toss. It's gone high. Is it long enough? No, it is not. Noorullah Ayubi takes another catch.
Yeah, going for the Yorker. The opportunity was there for Shahid Iqbal, but when you're new to the crease, not easy to pick up those full tosses at pace as well. A good catch there by Noorullah Ayubi in the deep.
The teenager keeping his cool and making no mistake. The wheels are coming off for Emirates Blues now. Shahid Iqbal comes and goes. 31 needed of 10. UAE under-19 captain Ayan Afzal Khan coming in at number 9. Not particularly outstanding numbers, but he certainly can bat. He'll have 4 deliveries to do something about this. Can he pick up a couple of boundaries here, Asghar Khan?
Well, very much capable of producing the goods. Very talented cricketer. But I think clearly the odds are against Emirates Blues at the moment.
The odds have been against them as soon as Ali Shan got cleaned up by Shahbaz Ali. Can he somehow get maybe 11 runs? Leave 20 off the last over. What an ending to the first semi-final of the D10, going right down to the wire. It's just whetting our appetite for Abu Dhabi v Fujairah. That is going to be a D10 classic for sure. Farhan Khan steaming in once again. Oh, just nipping away off the wicket. Dot ball in this situation, priceless.
Brilliant stuff from Farhan. 2 for 11. At this stage, Sharjah, they were 97 for 6. Not much in it, but that big finish by Shabazz was the difference.
That could prove to be the difference. You're spot on, Azhar Khan. Those quick runs he made in 3 or 4 deliveries. Fine margins at the D10. They always are. Pitched up within the stumps, can only drive it out towards extra cover. It's just a single. .30 needed of 8. How many can they realistically achieve in the final over, Azhar Khan?
These 2 deliveries is got to go. To be honest, they need a big finish here. That's the feel for the leg side. Got mid-wicket square leg and long on out on the fence. That point coming in, and they got a sweeper on the offside as well. Long off.
Can he carve 1 over point? Maybe 18 in the final over or 20. Full length straight and will be given. Farhan Khan on target.
He's bowling a wonderful length here. Full and straight and traps the left-hander. Have a look at that. Did that pitch on line? Yeah. Marginal call. Hit the back leg. I think that prompted the umpire to give that one.
What an over he's bowled under pressure. The wickets are tumbling for the Blues. And it does look like their dreams of a D10 title are going up in flames. Mr. Khalaf Bukhatir, head of Sharjah Cricket, in attendance. This is the 3rd consecutive D10 final for Sharjah. They have been on the losing ends the last 2 editions. But at home, in front of their Supremo, can they get it done? He'd surely hope so. So far, the boys are looking well set for a 3rd consecutive D10 final.
Oh, they'll be desperate to get their hands around that trophy. Khalid Shah and his side, they've been phenomenal throughout the competition.
Change of pace delivery. All Akif Raja can do is take a single. What an over from Farhan Khan. What a spell. 3 for 13 in the big semi-final. A big match player if there ever was one. 95 for 8 Emirates Blues. They need 29 off the last over. Mohammad Irfan to bowl the final over. It's gone through to the keeper. Singles will not hurt. Sharjah are on the brink. And led by a son of the soil, Khalid Shah. They had heartbreak in the D20 final. Will it be the same in the D10?
They'll be hoping not to have those heartbreaks here. They played some great cricket throughout the competition.
10 wins out of 12 in the group stage. Slow delivery, skewed in the air. Long off will let it drop. Couldn't get there, Basil Hamid. Can anybody beat Sharjah on their day?
Well, they have to play some outstanding cricket because they bat right down to number 10. And we have seen the bowling resources they have. They are a very well led side, a very balanced side.
Mind you, they did not even need Basil Hamid to come on to bowl. What a fine bowler he is. Slower delivery. Dot ball. This game is done and dusted. Sharjah have a date with destiny.
And this man will be absolutely thrilled with the performance of the team.
He's keeping it cool for now, but inside, even his heart would be thudding. Such a proud legacy he's carried forward with the man who brought cricket to the UAE. The proud son of Mr. Abdul Rahman Bukhatir. They're carrying that legacy forward and then some.
Absolutely incredible achievements over the years. This venue produced some of the great contests, some of the great players taken their part.
And a thorough gentleman on and off the field, always grateful, always appreciative, always full of praise for all these hard-working people behind the scenes, especially here at this historic venue. More than 300 international matches. They achieved that record this year in 2024. Top edge. Fine leg will not get there. But it's all academic now. Sharjah, 9:15 p.m. local time. They will be playing the D10 final once again.
Absolutely. And Ahmed Khwaja, you called it off here. Those matchups, Khalid Shah got it right.
A shrewd and astute captain. Now some smiles finally emerging from Mr. Khalaf Bukhatir. Now he can relax. But then, in just about a few hours' time, they have to do it all over again. That will seal the deal. Sharjah, big smiles. They've overcome Emirates Blues in a handsome victory. And now they wait patiently for their opponent in the D10 final.
Tremendous victory here. A very well led side and players rising to the occasion. That innings from Shahbaz Ali was the difference. And this man will be absolutely thrilled, and he's going downstairs to congratulate what is quite a magnificent performance.
Magnificent indeed, that is the word. It was a total team effort, beginning with Khalid Shah. Then it was Zishan Abid. Then it was Shahbaz Ali. Everybody contributing. And in the bowling, it was that man Shahbaz Ali. And then Farhan Khan with an electrifying spell. But the job is not done. They have overcome one hurdle. They have one more. Fujairah versus Abu Dhabi coming up very soon. What an exciting semi-final two that is going to prove to be as well.
Absolutely. What lies ahead between those two teams. But for now, Khalid Shah can relax and enjoy this moment. A proud captain who's led the side brilliantly.
Oh, he certainly has. He set the tone in the first over, didn't he? When he smashed 18 runs of 4 deliveries against Akif Raja. Plenty of applause, but they all know the job is not done. You can smile for now, but you need to lock in 4 hours time. Emirates Blues, in terms of their batting, it was a no-show from the top order. When Alishan Sharifu fell, you just felt that the game was running away. Kamran Ghulam Murtaza, 41 of 15, played a stunning innings, but it was too little too late.
Yeah, that top order needed to fire when you're chasing a big total, and that didn't happen. That was the problem. Lone warrior there, Ghulam, shown his class, but not quite enough.
The bowling for Sharjah was outstanding. Shahbaz Ali set the tone, 1 for 22 in his 2. Farhan Khan, the standout performer, 3 for 13 in his 2 overs. 2 wickets for Owais Ali Shah, the ever reliable left-arm spinner as well. And you can see the follow wickets, 16 for 2, 33 for 3, 34 for 4. They were never really in the game, Emirates Blues. Taking a look at the highlights, Alishan started with a bang, but Shahbaz Ali got him, clean bowled, swinging across the line. Zohaib struggled, that one got big on him, and a good catch taken. That fine leg by Noorullah. And after that, Emirates Blues were always toiling, always clawing to get back in the game, Azhar Khan.
But that middle order didn't quite fire, apart from Ghulam Murtaza, Kamran Atta going in quick succession along with Ahmed Tariq. This man came in and he provided those big shots just at the right time to keep the hopes alive. Uzair was handy for a while, but they kept on losing wickets.
Yeah, after that floating power play over when Uzair Khan fell, it was only Ghulam Murtaza who kept them in the game. The run rate kept climbing, went up to 16 runs per over, but then he tried to repeat the dose, and Hamid Khan took the pressure catch at deep in wicket. And after that, it was all she wrote for Emirates Blues. Nobody could withstand Farhan Khan and Mohammad Irfan at the death. In the end, Farhan Khan ending up with 3 wickets in his 2 overs. A brilliant spell. So the match summary of the first D10 semi-final. It was Sharjah invited to bat first and they posted a sizable score of 123, led by contributions right throughout. Mohammad Irfan 21 of 8, Noorullah 21 of 13, Khalid Shah 18 of 5. It was a collective effort. Mohammad Shahid Iqbal Bhutta, the standout bowler for Emirates Blues, 3 for 36. Ayan Afzal Khan bowled beautifully as well, 2 for 20. And Emirates Blues just couldn't get to the target, restricted to 99 despite Ghulam Murtaza's heroic 41 of 15. Farhan Khan, the standout bowler, with a brilliant spell of 3 for 13 as Sharjah clinched victory by 24 runs. Right then, all in readiness downstairs. We have Awais Ali with the post-match presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fan Code. And what a game have we witnessed. The first semi-final done and dusted. It was semi-final number 1. Sharjah batting first and scoring 123 in the allotted 10 overs. In reply, Emirates Blues, they could manage to score only 99 in 10 overs. And Sharjah in the end, they have won this game by 24 runs. I would now like to invite our honourable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, to hand over the player of the match. And the player of the match goes to none other than Farhan Khan from Team Sharjah for his brilliant bowling performance. 2 overs, gave away just the 13 runs and picked up 3 wickets. An absolute sensational performance from the Seaster. फरहान खान बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. सेमीफाइनल इतने बड़े स्टेज के ऊपर आपने 3 आउट किए. सबसे पहले ये बताएं लग कैसा रहा आपको?
जी बिस्मिल्लाह, सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का लाख शुक्र. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बॉलिंग अच्छी हुई और हम जीत गए. सेमीफाइनल में टीम पहुंच गई तो बहुत अच्छा फील हो रहा है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
आपने 3 आउट किए इस विकेट के ऊपर. विकेट के बारे में कुछ बताएं, क्योंकि हमें तो लग रहा था बैटिंग विकेट है, लेकिन इस विकेट के ऊपर भी आपने 3 आउट किए, कैसे?
जी बिल्कुल, शारजा तो ऑलमोस्ट बैटिंग का ही ट्रैक होता है तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बस एफर्ट की हमने और बॉलर ने अच्छी बॉलिंग की और अच्छी जगह पे बॉलिंग की, थोड़ी ज़ोर से, और स्लो वेरिएशन भी इस्तेमाल किया हमने तो उसमें अल्लाह ने इज्जत दी, अच्छी बॉलिंग हुई.
आखिरी सवाल, ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
जी ये तो मैं अपने अम्मी को डेडिकेट करना चाहता हूँ कि हमारे लिए बहुत दुआएं करती है अम्मी अबू के लिए, तो इनके लिए डेडिकेट करना चाहता हूँ मैं.
फरहान खान, शानदार परफॉर्मेंस, बेस्ट ऑफ लक. फाइनल के लिए तैयार
इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू.
चलिए, बेस्ट ऑफ लक, कंग्रेचुलेशंस. Right then, we are done for the post-match presentation, but stay tuned because we have got another semi-final lined up. It's going to be Abu Dhabi taking on Team Fujairah. Stay tuned.